Good evening, friends and family. Today we end this long journey from preschool through the end of middle school, where we stand before you one last time today. Today also marks the beginning of a brand new journey, high school. I congratulate my classmates for persevering through these past years, filled with memories I hope you keep throughout your high school years and beyond. I regret that I wasn't there to experience many of these memories. I spent my early years at a variety of other schools in other towns with other students and teachers. And I have to tell you, from the bottom of my heart, I have never encountered such a group of teachers like the ones here. They have not only taught me about academic subjects such as algebra or chemistry, they have also taught me one particular life lesson that I'm sure I will never forget. Look at us. We are 8th graders going on to high school in just a few short months. This is the point in our lives where many of us have started to worry about how well we will do academically. We devote much of our time to keeping our grades up. We ask others how well they have done on tests and quizzes to see how we compare to them. This feeling of anxiety is far too much for anyone to handle. You can hear your heart drumming inside of you, so loud and so powerful, as if it could burst any second. You can feel your stomach start to gradually sink, lower and lower, and you just wonder if you're imagining it. While we do all of this, there's one thing that we don't do in the meantime: live. We worry so much about school that we forget to cherish the finite amount of time we have left. Our lives are hourglasses, but it seems that sometimes we forget that hourglasses stop sifting sand eventually. Sometimes that we forget that our time is running out. At the end of our lives, what choices will we have made? How well will we have chosen to live our lives, to use those precious grains of sand? Over the course of the 2 years I've spent at Carlisle Public Schools, I've developed a philosophy about what it means to live a good life. Living isn't spending every second worrying about what letter we will get on a piece of paper at the end of the term. Nor is it completely stressing over whether the teacher will give you all 4s on your math test, or spending all of your time thinking about what college you'll end up going to. No. Life is so much more valuable and meaningful than dedicating all of your time to simply trying to succeed, trying to get farther than the others around you. Poets that we've learned about this year, like Mary Oliver, emphasize this idea. It is important to take walks and to ponder about the world and observe what is around you while you still can. As she states in her poem, The Summer Day, everything dies too fast and too soon. I wonder, at the ends of our lives, what will be the moments worth remembering? This year, my 8th grade teachers have realized that my fellow students aren't living life to the fullest. It is clear that biologically we are. The real question is, mentally, are we really? Teachers have begun to take steps to help us see what is really and truly important. Just last month, I opened my eyes. I was in tutorial, and many students were stressing over standardized tests and how much homework we were being assigned. Miss Pixley could feel it. She told us that she could feel all of the stress and pressure we were under, just as if she were a student like us. Then, she began reading Winnie the Pooh to us. She reminded us about how it felt like to be a kid, to just have fun and not have to worry about anything. And that's when she started to give us more time in class to do our language arts homework. She saw what we couldn't see then, that we were forgetting how to cherish every moment of our lives. She spared us time after school to do whatever we wanted, whatever we pleased. I am incredibly thankful for that. Other 8th grade teachers have begun to take such steps as well. They all listen to our thoughts and opinions with deep interest. We've taken surveys that will give them valuable information about how they can improve our system even further and what they can do to help us live our lives. This shows how strong the teacher-student relationship really is at this school. The teachers here truly care. They want school to be an enjoyable experience for us, not something that we feel takes away our time. And in order to do this, they sacrifice their own time. My classmates and I are eternally grateful to share such a bond with them. I know I make learning to live a good life sound easier than it truly is. The reality is that it is no easy task. Some of us may never even learn how to do it. With high school next year, many of us can't help but worry about school, about grades and trying to get ahead. It's emphasized over and over again that if we want to be happy and successful in life, we have to be successful in high school and college as well. We hear this all the time. So instinctively, we live by this rule and wire it into our systems. Although it is a generally important and true statement, many of us praise and honor it as if it is something holy, a religion to devote to. This makes me wonder if my philosophy can be transformed into a reality. I ponder, is it actually possible to have balance between school and life? Perhaps we can start by really looking at what is around us, not leaving a single detail go overlooked. Can we make time not only to study, but to walk in the woods as well? To watch the golden sun set in the horizon? To notice the voice of thunder and hear its powerful songs? If people could uphold my philosophy and live their lives carefree and aware of its finiteness, things would be different. I think we would all die happily and at rest. We wouldn't have any regrets. We wouldn't worry about things we didn't do or things we didn't say when our hourglass of life was still sifting its sand. So tonight, I share with you this important lesson that I've learned during my time at Carlisle Public Schools. I direct this important philosophy to not only my classmates, but also to everyone else here. Although it may be difficult, you can make it a reality. Start to appreciate the life you have and all of the beautiful things around you while you still can. Admire the way the clear beads of rain hit the ground. Notice the striking of lightning, how it cracks the sky into numerous pieces. Acknowledge and love the people who love you. And lastly, I end telling you to cherish each and every one of your finite grains of sand. Thank you.